Good morning. I'm putting my shoes on. We're hitting the Ashley Gorge Via Ferrata this morning in Vernal, Utah. It is the longest one in the country and it's very new. So we're debating on if we're going to do the whole thing or not based on the heat. We're in the dead of summer, so we shall see.
So we have been on like a 10-day road trip. We did a few nights in Steamboat Springs, and then we've been in Vernal since, exploring Dinosaur National Monument. And in town, we saw this climbing shop, and just in huge letters on the outside said Via Ferrata. We had no idea that there was a Via Ferrata here. So we're super pumped. We love Via Ferratas, even though it's been a long time since we've done one. Should be a pretty awesome day. I think we'll make a judgment call after the first section, whether we keep going or come back, but there's 4 sections on the Via Ferrata. First one, and just the exit climb out of the first one supposedly is awesome. So I think either way, we're gonna have a great day.
We did not know this was here, the Via Ferrata, so we did not bring our own gear, which we have at home, so we rented from the shop. It was $80 for both of us, so not terrible.
We are making the hike up. It's just under a mile, quite a bit of vert, maybe like 600, 700. So definitely steep, and it's 8 a.m. and it's already so hot. Found the cache, which is a good sign because that means we're almost there. I believe the start is right there.
This is crazy.
How's the approach?
Steep and unmarked. I just didn't expect it to be so steep. It's quite hot out. It's my fault we didn't get an earlier start today, but please forgive me, Kev. But it is hot. It's kind of cool to be out here so remote though.
So we made it to the start of section 1, which I believe they're calling the starter loop, because you have 2 options when you do this, the starter loop or the full alpine circuit. Could be getting that name wrong. You'll see it on their site though.
Helmet time.
I have a huge head, so I do look insane, but here we go. That initial like 1 pitch that we went down at the beginning where we were putting on our harnesses potentially was a bail point, because after that it took us a few minutes and a few hundred feet to find the continuation of the cables, and now we're on the down climb, so I'm pretty sure we went down a bail point. So I don't know how to describe it in a better way to find it, but just make sure you get all of the proper route information and all of that from Dyno Outfitters if you are going to self-guide. Finish the down climb of section 1. So here, it might be backwards on here, but once you're coming down trail after that, if you go left, it's going to be the exit climb for kind of the beginner loop, or if you go right, you're gonna head towards the sky ladder, which is section 2. I think for now we're gonna keep going. We'll see if we do all 4 sections, but for now, we're at least going to go for section 2.
So we've spent a lot of time in the outdoors in our lifetime, but I've never seen these on trails. It's super interesting. They're these little shells. I don't know if they're like snails or what, but they are all over the place. There's so many of them. They look like the little things Hermione threw at her head in Prisoner of Azkaban when they were gonna execute the bird. Alright, so we made it to like the main attraction of the second section, which is the sky ladder. It looks crazy, it looks so much fun, and we'll see how it goes. That was spooky. Yeah, that is not for the faint of heart, that's for sure. We're kind of daredevils-ish. I'm kind of a baby as I'm getting older, but that was crazy. The like cables, it's like not super tight, so it's a little wobbly. So as you're taking steps, you're kind of like going like this. My legs were shaking. That was scary.
Section 2 is supposedly the crux of the route after the sky ladder. So if you see right there, we're kind of going around this cliff edge. My guess is that it's just extra exposed at that point. It's getting really, really hot, and that was terrifying. Mostly from an accident I had a few years ago. It's been a while since I've been on something like this. But we're gonna get through this crux, try to take some shots, and then decide whether we're gonna do sections 3 and 4.
The accident was not on a Via Ferrata. It was on a technical climbing route. So
Via Ferratas are safe.
He was getting a little intense. We just went through the crux of the Via Ferrata, which that kind of means like the craziest, most like gnarly part, and I got scared. It was a lot. And there's a bail point right after it, but it did keep going right after the crux, so I don't know if it was the crux continued. It's nice that there are the bail points because you can kind of pick and choose what you are feeling. We did 2 out of the 4 sections. We did not make it to the suspension bridge, which looks crazy. It's at the very end, and so if you come, try to do all 4 and let us know how it is. We're headed to the car, but no matter which route you choose, the exit point still has a climb. It finishes with a climb, so just keep that in mind, whether or not you're super smoked and the sun is hot, or if you have water and stuff. So just keep that in mind. There is an ending climb.
All right, so from where we bailed after the crux, there's a very obvious trail of where you're going, and you kind of traverse back hiking, and you end up back on the down climb. That kind of starts the whole thing, but it's about halfway through. So we'll down climb a little bit of what we've already done and then make our way over for the last big exit climb. So we're at the base of the exit climb. from a little bit back, we kind of could see most of the route. I don't know how much further this is, but my guess is it looks like 600 feet of vertical climbing. From here, it does not look overhung, and I hope not, because that crux kind of scared on that terrain. Haven't been scared on terrain like that in a long time. The owner, Amber, said that this is her favorite part. It looks pretty sweet, so should be a fun way out. What I just did is so fucked. I'm shaking. There's no iron rings for your hand and you're walking across a cable.
My arms are so pumped. Like when you're climbing, you're not supposed to have dinosaur arms, but I just do because I get scared. So you're supposed to kind of have them straight. I don't do that, so my arms are so tired, but I think we're ready to get to the car and have some lunch.
I think we're done. Just came over the last overhang. We're pretty much on top of the mountain, so I believe this is the end. I'll show you the last few moves. Bree's about to come up.
That was such an incredible Via Ferrata. The people who made that and created that were top notch. They were really creative with the kind of like sections and stuff, but it was scary. Glad we did it. Glad we did not continue though. Yeah, check it out.
I'll see you guys later. Check out some of the other videos from Dinosaur National Monument, Vernal, all the good stuff. This is an epic, epic place in Utah with so much to do.